Good morning, good people. It's September 28th, I think, a Saturday, and I haven't been out to the Black Bear in a couple of weeks because, well, I have been. I missed last week. I was in New York, sorry. But yeah, we had a hurricane out here. Well, passed by a couple hundred miles west of us, and I was expecting it to be real muddy. Not so much, but there's a activity behind me there. You can see where the ground's all torn up at the Black Bear Wilderness area in Sanford, Florida. Forgot to mention that. And yeah, I think it was a pig activity there. These hogs, these wild feral hogs out here are, well, they breed fast and they create a lot of damage. And this is actually the beginning, the very beginning of the park. This is the cement walkway from the parking lot. In fact, the parking lot's right over my left shoulder there. You can see it. So I'm really not even at the trailhead yet. So, yep, I'm coming up to the boardwalk now that takes us to the trail. And, well, I've talked to a few people. They say that it's not muddy out here today. There's a couple of patches, but I was expecting there to be, you know, standing water and places I would have to swim across, but no, they said no. So we'll see what happens. Kind of keeping an eye out, like I always do. There's a place here where there's a game trail. Looks a little muddy. And if you come a little bit farther, there's a little body of water here. I would say a stream, but it's not moving. That water used to move a year ago. I don't know what happened downstream there. Something happened, or it's not moving anymore. But we're gonna go and see what we find. See if my camera is underwater, or even if I can even access it. I don't know. But we'll find out. Stay tuned. Hi guys. Well, I'm still here, slogging through this mud. I gotta say, there's a lot of people out here today, right here at the trailhead. I've probably ran into 3, 4, 5, 6, and probably about 10 people so far. And yeah, on any given Saturday, that's usually unheard of. But I'm just a quarter mile in, and people are turning around because there's a storm brewing. It's on its way up, and I gotta tell you, this trail is not as muddy as I had expected. Yeah, it's way drier than I thought. Way drier. So we'll see if any of the water has receded where I need to go. I passed one trail camera already. I didn't check it yet because, well, there were people walking down the trail and I didn't want them to see me ducking into the woods. So that happens. Birds. Okay. At first I thought it sounded like the jingle of a dog chain, but nope. Birds. You know, some people can hear that and say, oh yeah, that's a ruby-throated warbler. I have no idea what a warbler even is. But yeah, I mean, I know the difference between an eagle and a falcon. And, you know, basics for birds. Wow, look at this. Water is right up to the trail in some places. And it is starting to sprinkle. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it? Yeah. I mean, rain? Sure. Why not? So I'm gonna, not too far from my camera that I hope is not submerged. And if it's not, I'm just gonna get wet and go across. Wish me luck. I hear stuff out there. I don't know if it's hikers around the bend or other things. But yeah. I'm not enthused about getting in this water. I mean, from the big things to the little things, they're all gonna get you. Oh, I hear an owl out there. Cool. Talk to you later. Okay, guys, I'm approaching my, where my trail cam is, and look at all this water. Either side. Oh. I don't know if you guys picked that up. I hear a bird in the background and I heard a gator out in the distance. See if I can get an answer. Mosquitoes are out. What's that? Oh, squirrel. Something in his mouth there. Yeah, I hear the gator out here, off to my right. And you see this? You see this trail in the top of the water there? Yeah, I hear the gators. Well, shit. Well, my camera's not underwater. It's a plus. My other one, who knows where the hell that is. That one's just gonna have to stay because the water is really, really high. Yeah, it's the highest it's been so far right here. Well, let me go get it, I guess. I'll be back. Well, guys, I chickened out. I saw ripples in the water. I don't know what that was from. I covered my feet and my legs and I started to walk into the water. And I don't know, the first 5 feet was okay. But then I felt the drop. The water went down and my foot didn't touch the bottom. And I was, well, I mean, if it's 4 feet there and the mud's another 2 feet, well, I'm in trouble. So I'm just chickening out. My camera's not underwater. The water level was pretty high. I saw the water level at the on the tree. It got to within about 5 inches of my camera. Excuse me. But yeah, my other one is further back in the woods there. I forgot to geomark it, so I'll probably be able to find it. I don't know. I mean, being out for so long, I'm hoping it's going to catch something good. But because of where it is and there's no way to cross the water right there, I'm really not expecting anything. We'll just have to wait for the water to subside, or me to not to be such a big chicken. So, yeah. I'm heading to my other trail camera now. I'm gonna pick up that footage and I'll be yeah, well, you'll see it. It's coming up right now. Hi guys, welcome to the Regular Guy channel. Here is my one and only location today. There's a armadillo down there at the bottom. He's yeah, scooting along. Yeah, I chickened out going to get my other cameras. It was there's a deer. Look at that buck, man. How clear that image is. Love those cameras. An opossum. I thought he was heading for the tree, but nope, he walked on by. There's another buck, or the same buck, I don't know. But I went to get my camera today and I chickened out. I wasn't walking through the water. No, between the big things and the little things, like I said, the alligators, the bears, the snakes, the amoebas. Look at this mosquito, man. This thing is enormous. Look at this guy. Holy cow. And they do seem to follow the deer. Look at that buck in the daytime. Nice. Here I think is that pair of doe. I think it's a mother and a fawn. I mean, it's an older fawn, obviously. But the mother is just always standing guard, man. I don't know what she's doing. And the little one is just kind of off to the side there. I don't know what that one's doing, but the mom is always so alert. Those ears usually swiveling around, listening for every little thing. Hello. Walk past the camera. Here's a buck kind of walking the other way. He's pretty wary himself. You can see him flick his tail because of the mosquitoes. Another buck cruising on by. And another buck cruising. Well, he will be cruising. He was cruising. He stopped his cruising for the moment. And he's just checking it out, I guess. Maybe he's new to the whole camera thing. Yeah, I think he's just kind of frozen, not sure what to make of that camera. And there he is, man. He's still undecided on what to do. I guess he's figuring that the camera's not posing any threat, so he's gonna come over and check it out. Hello. Look at his anchor, man. Look at them tusks on this guy. Jeez. Yep, this is what they do. They're rooting. Whenever you see spots in the ground that are torn up like this, I mean, squirrels will do it. I mean, usually when squirrels do it, it's not any bigger than the squirrel itself. But the pigs, man, they will come through and they will just push stuff around and dig up your grass. Yeah, I don't know what he's finding over there. I don't know. I've been over there. I didn't see anything. Here's a deer, I guess, sniffing around that freshly turned to earth. A raccoon kind of tiptoeing through. Here's a buck. Looks like he went through the water there. Another buck. Look at the mosquitoes, man. They are just following them deer. Probably couldn't see that if it wasn't in the light. And here is a turkey parade. Well, I know you need more than one or even two to make a parade, but yeah, we're on our way. It's 3, 4, 5. And that guy in the caboose there, he's kind of stalled. He's just kind of looking around, and I think he's the only one that probably spotted the camera. He seems undisturbed by it. Look at this deer, man. He's just, I don't know what he's doing. Just wandering through. And in the back, there's another trail there, and I've caught other deer and things like that. But at night, you really can't see them, although it does set off my camera. So, I try not to say, look at this pitch blackness. There's a deer back there. Look at this deer. Now, I think he's got an injury, but I'm not sure. I thought it was that front left hoof. He's favoring it. I don't know what might have happened. Maybe he, well, his feet don't look wet, so he wasn't walking in the water. So I don't know. I'm not sure if this is the same one. He doesn't look like he's got a limp. Here's an armadillo. Doing things that you may not see an armadillo do. He's crawling underneath and kind of digging a little bit. And then he stands up. Hopefully you could see that. Didn't happen for very long. Look at the eye shine on this deer, man. And these deer, if you look at the does and you look at the bucks, You can see that they're just built differently. Maybe it's the antlers. I don't know. But the does seem to be more streamlined, more sleek. You know, the bucks seem to be a little bigger, a little heavier built. This guy's obviously, well, she's not in any hurry, obviously. There's a doe. She's got a dark spot on top of her head. I wonder if that's water or moss or pretty much anything from the forest. You know, from the woods there. Well, she's stepping lightly. Another doe. Although that one does look a little bit heavier. Maybe, well, no, that would be a doe this time of year, yeah. Without antlers, it would be a doe. Especially that size. Just frozen, man. They just freeze. The raccoon tiptoeing through. Try to show, look at him standing up against the tree. Try to show a diversity of what's going through there. Another raccoon, he kind of ran through. I don't know what he was late for. Look at this buck. You know, they do look a little stockier as opposed to the does. They're slightly built. They have a swimmer's physique, I guess. Here's that one that doesn't mind having a picture taken. Oh, great. Now it's bath time. Oh, okay. Maybe it was just an itch. Hello. She's looking around, looking around. And look, right at the camera. Yup. There it is. Yep, it's bath time. Glad we got to see a deer take a bath, right? And now she's gonna wander off. I guess she realizes that nothing's gonna come of these pictures. Deer going through, another raccoon. You know, I understand that the raccoons are wary of what's going on. Being so small and all those other animals are so big. Yeah, look at him, man. He went through the water. His legs were wet rather than just his feet. There's a pig back there. And in that trail in the back. And there's actually two pigs back there, which hardly ever see them move in pairs. Well, I don't anyway. There's a raccoon out during the day. Looks like you found something tasty over there. Well, something's got his attention anyway. Maybe he's chasing a bug or a lizard or something. A couple of deer going through. There's a bobcat. It's kind of a grainy picture, and he was way in the back there, but again, I wanted to show the diversity. Another deer stops for the camera. There's a buck cruising through. Another raccoon kind of wandering. He's just following his nose. deer kind of prancing by. It's a doe. You know, when they flatten their ears out like that, they just look so much younger. I guess that's what the babies do when they're laying in the grass. They flatten their ears to hide their silhouette. This looks like that same doe that we just saw. She found something there. It doesn't it doesn't look like it's easy to eat though. You know, you're only supposed to eat the leaves, you're not supposed to eat the stalks. Kind of like broccoli. Just the flowers, not the stalks. Guess she didn't like to look at the camera. Look at this buck. Yeah, it's bath time. Maybe he's just trying to spruce up because he might see some does. He's heading out to the deer club to meet somebody. Gotta make sure those shanks are in good condition there, man. I don't know. Yeah, clean it up. One last doe before we head back to the trail. Well, I knew there would be deer because when I went to check my camera, I saw deer tracks in the mud leading up to the area that, you know, passes through that trail, game trail. So I'm pretty bummed that I chickened out to go get my camera, but you know, when it comes right down to it, I mean, it's a $100 camera or my safety. So, well, I'm choosing me. Yep. Although that would make a good video, wouldn't it? Anyway, excuse me. I'm on the boardwalk leading back to the parking lot. Saw more hikers. They came in a little and then they left because there's a storm brewing, and it's been sprinkling on and off since I've been here. And listen, deathly quiet here. So I don't know what's going on. Usually if the rain is really coming, you'll hear the frogs. And if the rain is not coming, for sure, you'll hear the birds. I don't hear either. So I don't know what's happening. Sometimes the woods are like that. Anyway, I'm sending the raccoons, so you guys have a great week. All right. Well, here's the raccoon, so I guess that means that's the end of the video. You guys, please remember, take only pictures, leave only footprints. Don't leave any trash there because they don't like it. We don't like it, and we want to keep this looking good for future generations. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.